Hey, good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining in this morning. Appreciate everybody showing love over the last few days. Even though I haven't really been posting much, I do apologize. Just been a lot going on here on my end, but we're back at it again this morning. Trying to see what's popping in the pre-market. I know we've been following a few different stocks here this week. I have been active in our Discord chat. For those of y'all that are members there, we have been having some discussions here over the last few days. But I'm just wanted to kind of update y'all on what's been going on and what we're following here this week. As to some of our main picks, our hot picks here, as you say, that we're trying to be profitable on here. But I do have 5 that I want to touch base on this morning. Right now we're in the pre-market. It's about 8 a.m., 8:26, which is a Thursday here in San Antonio. But yeah, man, I'm trying to make a win today. We've been holding on to some of these shares here over the last few days, and every day it seems to be I've been making some moves here where I've been able to put some money in my pocket, taking some profits here. And I'm trying to put some money in y'all's pocket also. So all y'all new viewers out there, if y'all trying to get paid today or even this week, maybe moving into next week, if y'all want to be in the know, y'all got to be watching these videos, man, and see what's out there, what I'm posting, what I'm looking for, what I'm watching. And the only way to do that, you got to subscribe. You got to hit that notification bell, y'all. Y'all got to know when I'm posting these videos so you can get in before they actually take off. Right now we're in the pre-market. Market isn't even open. We're seeing a lot of activity going on. So let's kind of just dive in here and see what we're looking at. Right now I got some stocks up here that I wanted to touch base on. Some of them are a little active, while some of them are we're waiting for that volume to come in, but you know how I do. I like to get in a lot of these stocks before all that attention draws in. And a lot of y'all know like to chase that momentum, chase those plays where you're seeing everybody looking at, everybody's in there, everybody's pushing that price up, and I do that every now and again also. But I like to get in those on the low, and the ones we're looking to squeeze up here, make $1 a gain, $2 gain on the dollar. Hey, that's what I'm trying to do. I mean, I like having fun too, playing on some of these momentum trades, as you can see, like SPRT. I mean, this one we've been watching back on the low, but you can see there's a lot of activity over the last couple of weeks with this one, which we're going to catch up on here. But off the back, Zella Technologies, we're back at it again. Got them back up on the chart. I know we haven't touched base on this one here in a couple of weeks, but just to fill y'all in where we're at here on the daily, as you can see, we've pushed up here, hitting a high about $5 and some change, and since then we've had a few weeks here we've kind of just been selling off, hitting the lower end here, and we're down to like 220, 230 here already. But we're starting to see a little consolidation as we've been moving sideways here on the daily, and as you can see the last 2 days we're starting to see a couple of little green candles start to form. So we're kind of just hoping, that we can start to push up a little higher, testing these higher levels. But I really feel like we're going to start to break back up pretty soon. We just need some volume to draw into the stock, maybe some articles published on some good news here. We can start to break back up. But I feel like this is a key level, a buy level here. As you can see, we've been holding support and resistance in the past. And right now we're sitting around that 200-day moving average, right above it, which is around 215, 212, give or take. Digging into the 4-hour though, as you can see, starting to hit those highs, hit those resistance levels, but we're consolidating here and moving sideways. I might need to draw a different trend line here. This is an old one, which I'll make some adjustments as we start to see some play here. But yeah, I took a position on this one. I'm really feeling like we're gonna squeeze back up here. I don't know if all y'all were invested in this one a few weeks back. We've seen some big moves, a lot of attention drawn. It's kind of died out since, but I think it's ready for another round. Is this one we're looking for as far as that storm coming in? Are we going to see another storm in Zella? I don't know, but how we can get real volatile. Once that attention draws in, we'll see this price move up and down for a few days. We have a daily average right now about 42 million shares, which isn't too bad. I mean, it's on the 4 hours. Check the daily, 52 million. We've been up to about 120, 130 million, so right now we've kind of died down over the last few weeks, where our average is starting to average on a lower end, but we can get a lot of volume into this stock here, and it'll push this price up pretty fast. But just trying to call out as far as, hitting this low. As you can see, we've been holding support around this level for the last few days. So I think this is a key level as a buy point. And I mean, you can wait to see some volume come in if you're looking to test these levels before wanting to buy. But me, I like to get in on a low. I'll hold it for a week or so, see what happens. Nothing happens, maybe I'll decide to pull out and look into something else. But this is the play I'm doing right now. I'm going to hold it down, maybe moving into next week, see what happens. But I'm feeling really lucky with this one here. Hopefully we can push back up, hitting these highs about 330, 340 or so. This is a key level we've seen in the past, but if we can break through about 245, we'll be looking to hit these higher numbers pretty soon. So those of y'all that don't have it on the watch list already, add it. Keep this one up there, man. This one comes and goes a lot. We've seen a lot of play in the past. It'll have its gap ups and people will play with it, but then it'll start to cool off for a little while, but it comes right back. We've seen it happen a few times, and we're just waiting for it to happen again here. As you can see, we have a high of $22 back in 2017, and we're following this trend line here all the way down, y'all. This is where this trend line's coming from. This is at a 4-year trend line here. So this is a history of the stock. If you look into the daily, we still got that trend going. So overall, I mean, the long-term trend, we're still pushing to the side. Still maybe a little ways to go, but on the short term here, I'm looking for a squeeze. So let's see what happens here in the next few days. We can get to a higher range here and start pushing up. But yeah, man, I'm feeling good about Zilla Technologies, XCLA. Let's get it. Stock number 2, DYAI, Dyadic International. Boats and hoes. But nah, it's on the daily here. As you can see, we haven't had a lot of volume yesterday, 27%, but it's been building slowly over the last few days. And look at how we're pushing with hardly any volume, y'all. Yesterday we came from a low of like 490 or so, and we pushed up to 620, give or take. Yeah, 620. And we had hardly any volume. And look at this. I've been calling this for the last few days. I've been just holding and waiting. Finally broke out yesterday. We need some volume. We get that volume in, man, we're going to start to see this one shoot up. We're looking to hit $8 or so here, in the short term. We're going to try to break through these high levels. But we have no volume. We're already hitting highs, breaking through these wedges, And look, we're just starting to trend up here. We barely broke through from a low end of the 200-day moving average. If you look over a long term on the weekly, we have that $11 that we've been following here. We finally broke through it. So this is the long term $11 trend line I drew. All the way through. This is that same weekly trend line. See how we broke through it? And looking at the 4-hour. So this was like in the pre-market or something the other day, back in March, I guess. But look, we already broke through. We're starting to hold some support here. And as the market opens, we may come down. We can come down 550. But this one looks to be the new support level, about 550 or so, 560. So I mean, hey, if you're looking to get in this one, hey, we can come all the way back down to 5. That would be cool. But we're looking maybe around right here, short term. We're looking to get in. It's that COVID vaccine. They got that technology on their pipeline on how to distribute this stuff, y'all. Vaccines, therapeutics, diagnostics, treatments. They got it all. They're working on some new stuff. Globally, not just in certain areas. They're trying to do this globally, and they're trying to do it faster than anybody's doing it now, on how to get these out to hospitals, to patients, and things like that. And a matter of time before we start to see it probably build back up. Like I'm saying, we're pushing up high, hitting highs, and we don't even have the volume in yet, y'all. So that's what we're waiting for. Right now we're riding that 21-day. As you can see on the 30-minute, we've been pushing up all day yesterday. Kind of came back down into the close in the pre-market, but we're still holding level around, about 590 right now, right around that 21-day moving average. But as you can see, our 7-day, 21-day starting to squeeze. Hopefully we can break back up here, hitting that all-time high of 620 and pushing higher to that $8 mark. So that's where we're kind of price predicting right now. $8 or so, but hey, that's a $2 gain from where we're at now. And if y'all willing to go for the ride, hey, I'm calling it, y'all. Find a position to get in. 550. If we can break through 550, we make them down to $5 or so. But hey, find a spot and let's ride it up, y'all. I've been only holding this for a week or so, maybe a little longer. I'm up a few $100s. I'm feeling good. Just being patient, wait it out. Grab 100 shares. If you ain't got a lot of money, play with 50 shares, 20 shares. Start somewhere, y'all. Start small. You don't got to throw everything in here. But just plan wisely, find your in and outs, and just check out some of the footage on the history behind this stock. Y'all want to dig some more into what's going on with this company? Explain on some of my videos I'll post below for DYAI. Check them out. They're doing some big things here, though, y'all. Stock number 3, ANY, Sphere 3D. We're still on this one, y'all. I've been watching this one closely. This one's been having some nice volatility up and down within $1 range or so. As you can see, we're pushing from like 4 to 5, 480 or so in between, but we've been consolidating. As you see here on the 4-hour, we have the trend line drawn, we have the support level drawn, and it's been just kind of playing within that range there, and we're starting to consolidate more and more and more. It's today the day where we're gonna pop. If we pop looking to hit that 480, we'll have to wait and see what happens. Right now we're holding about 423. Yesterday we closed 428, so we're a little bit down in the pre-market, but we're not down by much, y'all. Checking out, the daily here, it's still looking good. We're riding that 21-day moving average. As you can see here, since June, we've been just testing it. We came down here, testing it, shot up off some news. Since then we came back down, we're testing, we're riding back up. And right now we're starting to hit these levels again. And today the day, we don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Feeling good. I'm doubling up on these shares as they drop. Check out the video, y'all. I don't want to get into too much detail on what this company's doing as far as their technology, their diversity amongst different devices for your application, where your mobile device will match your desktop. Like, there's not going to be different apps that you use. It's all universal, and it can adapt to all different types of devices you use, whether it be an iPad, laptop, iPhone, Android. It's all the same, y'all. And something that, especially within a business atmosphere, I really feel like this is something that makes our coworkers a little less of a headache when having to import certain data, and then it converts as they're trying to maybe make a spreadsheet or a slideshow or something. But we always have to convert our data over to match a certain format every time we share, depending on what devices we're on. And this company, they have a way to avoid all that, and not only that, they have a merger coming up with a Bitcoin mining company, which investing in the cryptocurrency. I'm not real sure on all the detail there. I'm gonna have to dig some more into that. But that's kind of what pushed up this price here a few days ago. But we're looking to hit these highs again as we start to move back up. Bitcoin's starting to move back up. We need Bitcoin to hold above 50, and we'll probably see this one also start to push up higher. But this is more than just a cryptocurrency, but I do notice it moves somewhat with Bitcoin, give or take. But just something to watch, y'all. ANY, I really feel like the stock's going to be doing something pretty soon. We're following it, and we're looking to make some money, y'all. $4, $6.58. It's over a $2 gain there, just hitting the high. If we can't hold at that high, when we'll come back down, but we may break the high. Where's our overall high at? That's it, so all-time high, 658. We're gonna be seeing this pretty soon. Check out the videos though, y'all. Get in the know. Stock number 4. Y'all know this one. I've been talking about this one consistently over and over. So many videos I'm putting out there, y'all. We've been on the ride for a while now, and we're still hitting highs. Look, we're in the pre-market. We're still squeezing up. 15.45. We got in at $4. $4 back in the day. Check the first video I posted. I called it. I'm gonna put that below just so y'all can see, where I got in, about why I've been following this one, why this one is still moving, why this is not over for this one yet. SPRT support.com. Man, just some massive moves here, y'all. We just keep squeezing and squeezing and squeezing. Just look. And we haven't really even squozed yet, as you would say. You know, we're squeezing, and I'm not holding my position. I pulled out. I was hoping to get back in, letting it come down to about 11 or so, but it didn't do it. We need a pullback, man. I'm hoping we get that pullback before we continue to keep pushing up, but they really want to push these sellers out, man. They won't stop. You know, so if you're looking to trade, those of y'all that are still in it, you know, y'all are up, man. Y'all are really up. Hopefully y'all got in on the low at 4. I know I got in at 4, rode it up to about 8, 7 or 8, got out, let it come back down, bought back in at 8, rode it up to 13 or 14, got out again, and now I'm looking to get in again. But we're trying to win on this stock here, y'all. SPRT, man, this is one of my favorites. Momentum is still playing here, man. It is not over yet. Don't let these sellers scare y'all. I mean, look, we're hitting these highs and they're still trying to push the price down. They scared me out a little bit, but I was up. You know, take what you can. You know when to take some profits. There's always going to be another trade. Don't have that FOMO hit you where you feel like you're going to miss out if you don't hold it. You know, hold it if you want to hold it. Go for the ride. But you know how we do. We like to take profits. We can't hold a stock forever. That's not what we do on this channel. We have long-term trades, but here we're trying to make money today, tomorrow, this week. You know, we're just trying to make it happen soon. This is still a long-term play. There's a lot going on with this stock. Those of y'all that want to hold it long, I mean, we're thinking $30 or so. We're looking to push up. We're hitting 15 already, halfway there, you know, and this is only over the last course of like 2 weeks or so, y'all. But man, just some massive moves. $4 we got in around right here, as you see the trend line I drew. That's when I started to see that breakout, and we just been pushing and pushing, y'all. This week has been a real good week for SPRT. For those of y'all looking to trade, though, if you're looking to get in today on a short-term trade, this is just riding that 30 minutes. You see the 21-day moving average. Been doing that over the last few days. So $14. I've seen it come down to 13. I'm not really seeing any other key levels though at the moment. It's already pushed up too high. We missed it. Oh no. But yeah, if it comes back down, we're looking about this level here, 1366. We're seeing some resistance. It may push down. I know we've been running the last few days, so we may be looking for a pullback. I haven't checked the RSI and all that, but that really isn't going to tell you much. If you got a high interest, a short interest on here of about 40%, I mean, it just takes how many buyers are pushing these sellers out. We get a lot of buyers in here. Hey, you can still keep squeezing up. We haven't really seen that crazy gap up though, but it's little by little dollar gapping, so that's still a win, you know. And it's just a lot of fun activity going on with this. I've been enjoying trading this one, and I'm gonna continue to watch it, looking to get in again. But yeah, 15, 14, that's just a little pricey for me, y'all. You know, like I can't buy as many shares as I want. You're looking at 100 shares, that's already $1,500, $1,400. You know, you want 5,000 share or $5,000 to get 200-300 shares. I don't know, man. It's just a little pricey for me. But hey, y'all, this is a good stock though. You know, if you can afford it, find a good position to get in. I'm waiting. I want to call $11 or so, $12 even. We can come back down to the 50-day. I'll be looking to get in. But right now, it's just too pricey for me. I made some money on this, but I'm going to focus on some of these cheaper valued stocks here and see if we can get a win. But yeah, man, check it out. SPRT stock number 4. We've been just crushing it, man. We've been crushing it. 1485. We may continue to squeeze up. We hitting all-time highs every day, it seems, y'all. So let's see what happens today. But stock number 5, this is a new one I picked up. For those of y'all in the Discord, we've been talking about it. I know y'all been asking when to get in. Is it a buy? Is it a hold? Is it a this or that? Like, look, let me just show you what I'm doing. All right. But Seelos Therapeutics, SEEL. This is stock number 5. And let me just pull up a daily here just to give you an idea of how it's been looking. Let's look at the weekly. See if we can even see. Nope. So let's go with the daily then. So on the daily, right, we hit a low about 160 the other day. Got some good news. We got people putting price targets and all that on here. I traded this back here, we were down around like $2-3. Bought in on a gap up. I wrote it up to about, I hit this high, but I wasn't able to sell it. I thought we were going to continue to push. They had some bad news, started dropping and killed the stock. I think I sold out around like maybe $5 or so, and really disappointed because I was really excited as what this stock was doing. I know they're invested in, it's a company that deals with suicidal, depression, things like that, therapeutics, to help relieve a lot of those disorders, and something I'm real big on, especially right now. I know the world's been going through a lot of crazy stuff, and I just feel like they're working on some magic medicine, hopefully, to try to cure a lot of these. I don't even want to say cure, but to try to treat a lot of these disorders, man. It's real crazy right now. I know I deal with depression myself, and I know how it is. You think just taking a pill is something that can just mellow you out, and it's more than that, y'all. You need a better understanding as to what can really cause the brain or the mind to do this. And I'm just open to see what this company can put out there. I know they're going through some clinical trials right now with some of their treatments. They did have some bad news, one that kind of killed it off here a few months back, but I am still feeling positive about what companies like this are developing. I know there's some others that are doing psychedelics and things like that, but this is something that I really feel this company's not new to the game. They've been around for years, like mind medicine and things like that. These are new companies, which they're also doing other things, but I like to feel more confident in a company that's more experienced. They've been in the game a lot longer. They've seen a lot. They've tried a lot. More practice, and I feel like it's just time. We need something out there that's going to help a lot of these people with what they're dealing with, and if they can put something out there, I really feel like the stock can go places. Like I'm saying, they have some things in trial that they're going to be providing some news on pretty soon, is what I was reading here previously, and we're going to ride it out. As you can see, we've been pushing up the last few days. We hit a high of 217, of a low of 160 here over 2-3 days. I know we need to break through the about 250, 280 mark in order to really call it a buy. But just knowing the history of this stock, I was feeling good about it. I jumped in at a low, and I'm going to try to ride it out, hoping to break through these levels. I know we need some volume, which we're starting to see it little by little build up. As you can see, we've been kind of stagnant, selling off for a while now, but it looks like interest is starting to draw back in. We do have some big players in this stock also that's holding positions as far as institutional investors, and I really feel like there's going to be some good news to come here pretty soon on this stock. So I'm going to get in, hold it down again, ride it out. I've had some good plays on this one in the future, and as they start to come out with some more of this news on some of their treatments, their clinical trials, hopefully we can get the positive news that we were looking for that we didn't get a few months back. We got to make mistakes to improve what it is we're doing, and maybe that's what they did. Maybe they've seen what they did wrong, they cleaned it up, revisited it, retested it, re-strategized, whatever you want to call it, and I think they're trying to work on getting this to where they need it in order to help out a lot of these people that's dealing with these issues here. But SEEL, Celos Therapeutics, y'all, check it out. If you don't know about the company, read on what they're doing, check out their products, their treatments. I really feel like this company is going to be doing some good things. They're recently added to the Russell, NASDAQ, one of these exchanges or whatever, so they're now in a fund, like a ETF fund, something like that, but an index fund. But yeah, man, I really feel like there's gonna be some positive coming out of this stock soon, so let's just check it out. Keep it on the watch list. You don't want to trade it yet, don't. I'm gonna call it around 250 or so, breaking out through the 50-day moving average. If we can break up higher, possible buy point at that time, but I'm going to continue following the trend. As you can see, over the last few days we've been having that little trend here. So we broke through a $2 level, as I called it, on the low end, so this is why I took a buy position. This is what I was looking for to happen, seeing if it was going to test or break, and we broke through and we're holding, so I'm hoping we can push back higher, looking to break through this 200 days. You can see around 245. We can hit this level and hold above it. This is a buy point, y'all, and we're going to start to push higher. So let's just wait on that news, see what comes out in the next few days. Don't let these articles kind of confuse you. A lot of these people like to make you think like this company ain't doing nothing. They have some good cash flow. You know, a lot of cash flow they had at, you know, the end of their earnings there published beginning of the month. So some of that money, let's see what they can do, is trying to make some miracles happen here. But these are the 5 I'm watching this week, moving into next, more than likely. There's some others on the radar. I know Zom was one that I talked about in Discord. If y'all were able to get on that one yesterday, we were up. It's a good win. I got in on this one around 56 cents. Pulled out around 64 cents yesterday, but we even tested a high this morning around like 75 cents or so. You know, I made a little money, but check it out, man. Zom's moving. A lot of volume coming in on Zomedica. Just something I wanted to call out for all of my viewers out there. But appreciate everybody tuning in as we head to the open market here in a couple of minutes. It's 8:28 a.m. I'm going to try to get a video out later this afternoon. Hopefully we can touch base then. But good trading to everybody. Hope you are profitable. Check out some of the videos I'll be posting below. If y'all want to chat live, join the Discord. Let's get in there. Let's talk. Let's discuss some of these trades as they're happening. But let's try to get some of this money in our pocket this week and see what happens moving into next week, y'all. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Those of y'all that are new to the channel, those of y'all that feel like this is doing y'all something, hit that thumbs up. It's always appreciated. Show some love here on the channel. We'll keep these videos coming. But we'll catch up later this afternoon, and we'll talk to y'all then. Peace.